Hey gamers, thanks for tuning into this one. You're catching me playing a bit of the Marvel Avengers Beta that started yesterday. That's my Hulk outfit, whatever outfit that is. I don't really know what that outfit is. So basically, on the water, this is one of those drop zones. This is not the A-Day mission, the first mission of the game. The first mission of the game you play as, I can confirm you play as Captain America. There's a section where you play as Iron Man, as Black Widow, as Thor. I think that's and as Miss Marvel as well. I think those five. I think there's 5 or 6 Avengers you play as in the A-Day mission. Before you get to this, unlock the war table, we can go into the drop zone, which I talked about on the war table. So let me just walk you through what we have at the moment in the beta. The beta will be available for Xbox, I think, next week, and the week after that is open beta for everyone. So this is the interface with all your stuff in it, your objectives and your gear and stuff. So the objective one is pretty obvious. We can see all your objectives, what you actually have to do. The war zone I'm in now is the mission is really important. The skill tree. This is basically what the skill tree looks like. So you have your basic first level stuff, which you can see there where it tells you where all the combos are, how to do a basic combo. So you do the missions, you kill the enemies, and you get your points and all that stuff, and then you get the skill point, just like any other game, and then you can actually unlock something else. So I can see. So basically, then you get your stuff like your battering ram. There's a monstrous swipe. Um, and each character almost has like a, how can I say, a shooting mechanic, or not really shooting, but there's a long range distance thing. So Miss Marvel will stretch out the fist to hit something. Hulk will pick up some piece of debris, a rock, car, whatever the case may be, and throw it. Iron Man will throw out a powerful beam. Black Widow takes out the pistols. With Captain America, he takes his shield out and throw it. So all of them have that mechanic. So basically, then you upgrade it. And then instead of throwing a small little piece of debris, then Hulk, for example, will grab a massive, as you can see there, like a massive thing from the ground to throw it at the NPC. And then I think at the next one, then each's ability gets better. It does more damage. So that's basically how the skill tree looks. I'm not going to go through all of this stuff. You have your heavy attacks over here, with your air attacks as well. There's air, you can do air combos. Let's say you're not playing as Iron Man yourself, but there's enemies up in the air. You have to be able to actually fight them. Then you have aerial attacks. There's your grabbing stuff. You tell you what your combo is, and then you upgrade it. You get something else, or the combo stays the same, but the damage gets better. And there you have your okay, Hulk has rage, but every character has something else. You have all your rage stuff. I'm not going to go through all of that because then the video will actually be very long if I have to go and sit through all of these. I haven't acquired all of them yet anyway. I'm hoping I can do that before the beta ends if I have some time to do that. All your characters, all of them have their separate rating as well. Each of them has their own skill tree, so the skill tree is different for everyone. The gear as well. There's the gear menu where you equip, like I would say, your melee. There's your range, your defense, and your heroic. Your heroic, that's your heroic abilities affects that. I chuckled a bit when I saw crit chance. That reminded me of Division 2. But there you have your defensive. With your perks and stuff, you can deconstruct. I'm just going to deconstruct this. I'm not going to wait again. At this level 7 you can deconstruct your gear. You can boost your gear. I think you can upgrade it as well, not the ones I have here, but I think at in-game probably, or I don't know how far in the game you need to be able to upgrade the gear that you have, but you get this mantle at the moment, and I can boost my gear to boost the power. I think I'll just do that with this one. You can boost your gear, make it more stronger. I don't know what happens after that. I'm not too sure about the gamma, how the gamma affects the enemies. I'm not sure how the whole gamma, how that and the whole pin thing works. I think pin, it shrinks the enemies or something. I haven't used it yet. But that basically this is where you come for your gear. Um, and then your cosmetics, that's a bit obvious. You unlock the stuff as you go along. So you can just browse. They allow you to browse to see what the stuff looks like. So you have to work towards all of these. I think this one looks really cool. This is the one we saw in all the A-Day footage. I don't know if they will be. This one is also cool as well. It reminds you of Kong, the movie King Kong. So I'm not sure how. So then they will tell you here. I'm not sure how you by unlocking rewards. So you have to unlock rewards here on this challenge card. So the more stuff you do on this challenge card, that's where you get your outfits from. You have your social tab. You can make your strike teams. I haven't done that yet. I haven't match made with anyone. I know when I tried matchmaking yesterday, it was a bit broken. It threw me out the whole time. So I'm not sure if that's. I'll try that maybe a bit later to see what's going on here. Friends, I'm not sure if this is gonna load or not. Maybe it's gonna crash. I don't know. It's a beta, so what do you expect? I should just want to actually go out of here once this loads. Come on, one day now, any day now. Can you load now? Can you get done? Okay. So I showed you the gear, the cosmetics, the skill tree. That's the stuff you can collect, the codex, the comic books. I have some of those things. So like I said, I'm not sure about how the gamma, how it affects the enemies or not. I think the gamma just makes Hulk stronger the way I see it at the moment. I don't know. So this is the stuff you pick up throughout scattered throughout the war zones. The stuff is it says here that you can use it to upgrade your gear, and some of it you can use to purchase things from vendors. So you pick up all these things. Like I've showed you already how you power up something. I know that's how you boost. You boost an item. But that's not the same as upgrading, so I don't know how all of that works at the moment. I think I just need a bit more time on the beta to figure out how it works and to what to use this currency, this currency over here. So that's basically how the whole interface looks with the skill tree and that. What I can say, basically from the cons, the only con I can see at the moment, or there's one or two cons I can see. Sometimes the camera, right? The camera, when the action is really hectic, it just sometimes gets in the way. It's a bit too up close in your face, so you might get a bit lost. You can't see everything that's going on at the same time. I understand that they could probably still work on the camera. Basically how the attacks work, I'm gonna to go into that area now where all the enemies are. So basically it's your square attacks as well. It differs for all of them. You have your triangle, your heavy, where you hold the triangle in, it does a smash. There's your aerial attacks. Where you basically just mix square and triangle together. That's basically all it is. So the combat isn't that how can I say, I don't know what people expect from the combat. I was just expecting a fun game playing as my Avengers. As choosing an Avenger, you and your buddies, and just going to town on the enemies. I didn't see this here earlier. That's one of the boxes I was talking about. We get some fragments, sometimes you get a piece of gear in it. There's an aerial combo. We can even jump an old triangle maybe, do a slam, do that. That's where you pick up the debris, throw it. You can pick up a bigger piece. Basically that's basically it for the combat. I mean, then you get your hero abilities. I'm not gonna waste it now. Okay, let me go ahead and do it. Doesn't matter. That's the one. See, that's what I mean with the camera. Sometimes it does that. So then we go into a whole armor mode. It's called Bone Shaker. That's where you take less damage but you do more damage as well. And there's this ability here where also kind of like powers up. You can slam into an enemy. You can basically spear them. If you watch any WWE in your life, you would know that's exactly what I'm talking about. And then you get your main thing, which is like a sonic wave clapping of hands thing that just destroys everything in its path. So I really enjoy playing with Hulk at the moment. I just think sometimes with Hulk, a little bit of criticism here. I have to be a little bit critical here. I think sometimes it's easy for you to miss with your punching and your melee. It's very easy to miss, you know, to not hit the enemy. You think they are this close, but you're just a tad bit, and then a tad bit too far away, then the combo doesn't hit as well. So I think they just need to refine now. The combat feels a bit, but it feels really solid. I just think it needs a bit more refinement. It's not the same with when you play with Miss Marvel and with Black Widow. It feels a bit more refined with him, but maybe it could also be because they want you to feel like Hulk. I mean, he's not really as refined. I mean, he's just basically a brute now. So he does. Maybe that's what they were going for. I'm not entirely sure, because it definitely doesn't feel. The combat feels a bit more refined, a bit more slick when you play with Black Widow and Miss Marvel. Like I said, I haven't played one with Iron Man yet, but I'm sure it's pretty much the same. That's the only problem I have when I play with Hulk. He needs a bit more refinement. You can see how he moves, which is understandable. He can't turn that fast and all that stuff. I mean, he's Hulk, you know. He's supposed to be a hulking tank, so I think that's why his turn cycle and stuff is a bit longer. The other guys, they just turn a bit quicker and they're a bit more nimble. I'm not expecting Hulk to be that nimble because he is Hulk. Let me just open this door here, not to keep you guys any longer. It just spins. I'm just gonna do a little bit of combat before I end this. So I don't care about the objective right now.
Bypassing their security will take
The objectives are more or less, they are more or less a series of the same thing. I'm hoping they're gonna add a bit more to it when the game eventually launch and when you reach endgame. Because right now at the moment it's more of a the missions are like keep an area clear, or to occupy some server points, almost like capture the flag, and almost like some kind of domination where you have to keep an area clear. You can see there on the left hand side there's two bars, one for Avengers, one is aim. And you basically as aim, you fight against all kind of robot things that goes with the narrative they went with in the game. They didn't go with a narrative, some other narrative with some enemies. I fought Abomination, so he is somehow involved here. Like I say, it's basically square and triangle combinations. Just do that ability here. You see what I mean? Sometimes it's a bit difficult to see what's going on. They are going down. Somebody got downed. Yeah, your allies can revive you. You can see the enemies here. There's really a lot of them waiting for someone to revive me here. Come on, guys. Come on, revive Hulk. Oh, you can counter attack as well. You see that yellow? That's a counter attacks. Like I say, Hulk is basically a brute. Fun to play with. A little bit frustrating, but that's being Hulk. But when the attacks hit, they hit very hard. Just throw this piece of rock there, that thing. It's just really crazy. The enemies are a bit difficult to see at times. I'm not sure how they can improve that, or maybe it's just me playing Ghost of Tsushima now for how many hours. I think that's the boss of this area here. I'm going to die. I think I hold in R2, then I'll go into some kind of armor mode. Yep, big guy went down. It's very chaotic, but I enjoy it. Like I said, there will be criticism about the game. There will be people that hate it, people that say it's too simple, it's too stupid. It's just basically a good old brawler for you and your buddies. That's the way I see it. It's a brawler. It's like playing Tekken 3 for the first time, Tekken 7, whatever the case may be, just mashing all the buttons. I don't know, that's. I wasn't expecting anything great really. It was just takedown. This really looks very awesome, man, if you would. We do this special move here. That's the clap. Oh, I was hoping to show the clap there. Mission failed for some reason. Aim got the better of me. But yeah, basically that's basically one of the Warzone missions. There's Black Widow close up. I'm hoping they show maybe Captain America here. Oh, they show Miss Marvel. Not, I thought they would show the other ones. So now I have to basically do it again. But that, guys, that's basically what the betas. That's one of the wars, the drop zone missions of the beta are. So I showed you the interface, the UI, all that kind of stuff, so you know what to expect when you get to play the beta. Um, so let's see. I'm hoping that the game is going to be really good at launch. I'm hoping so. That they fix the, especially, I'm just worried a bit about the camera, and about in-game. I don't know what they're going to do with the in-game. I'm hoping it's going to be good and not going to die off after everyone finishes the story, and then that's that. So I hope there's going to be a bit more to play once you finish the story. So guys, that's basically the beta. That's how it works. I showed you the gear, the skill trees, how the stuff works. Everyone has their own skill tree. You upgrade it, you get more abilities, so you can hit the NPCs a bit harder. And then the character movement is really, the characters, there is a massive difference between the characters. They feel, the combat between them feels a lot different. For me at the moment, the Hulk is a bit difficult to play with because he's not as nimble as the others. But I think that's the thing. If you want to be Hulk, you have to be able to deal with that. You can deal massive damage, but you will be a bit slow and a bit, you know, on the field. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll put up more if I find out anything about the gear and how the stuff works, how more the in-depth things about the game. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the war zones or drop zones, whatever the hell you want to call it. Cheers, man.